Okay, everybody, we're going to move right into plasma arc cutting section 2. The objectives this week are going to be you should have when you complete this section, you need to be able to describe how to set up, safely operate, and care for plasma arc cutting equipment, including how to set up the equipment and the adjacent work area, how to safely operate the plasma cutting equipment, and how to safely take care of the equipment. As always, this is a little snip from section 1, but I wanted to include it in there because it's real important when you're cutting, whether it's oxyfuel or plasma. Be aware of what you're. It's the interesting thing here is these are all words that you guys may or may not have had the ability to understand, but now that we've gone through some of the other stuff that we've already gone through, we talk about work area ventilation, and we talk about confined space. We talk about toxic and hazardous fumes, respirators. You know, I'm really, it's one of the things I really like, that we have the ability to have these words become a part of your vocabulary, which is going to make you a better, safer worker. You know, maybe help you save your life or somebody else's life that you're working with. So that's pretty cool. So next page, PAC, Plasma Arc Cutter, PAC equipment. This particular unit requires 208, 230. You know, we talk about 220, 110 and 220 volt. So this is the range, 208, 230. You know, we call it a 220, but it'll operate in that range of voltage. Single phase, we're going to start, I think there's a section, next section, where we're going to learn the difference in single phase and three phase power supply. Gas air, we plug it in the back. Here's your output control, where you set your amps, reset switch, gauges. You know, it's a lot like a MIG welder. Here's your cutter, torch cable, workpiece, ground, carrying strap. You know, you carry it like a little suitcase. Here's some plasma torches. These are the different parts. You're going to need to know these parts. So learn these parts. We're going to cover that some more. Standoff guides. These standoff is the distance between the metal and the torch. You don't want to touch. It's not going to shock you or anything. It just melts the tip, and you got to change it. So they have these little guides that help. Here's some different gases. Here's your metals. Here's your different kind of gases that you can use. And here's gauges. It's real similar to oxyacetylene. The gauge on this side tells what's in the bottle. The gauge on this side tells what's in the line that we use. And to wrap it up, this section, equipment setup, using the operating instructions, you learn exactly what you're supposed to do, how you set it up for the different types of metal, for the thickness, how far your torch tip should be held from the workpiece,